What up, gang? Over the years, irresponsible breeders and pollen chuckers have gotten our community accustomed to weak genetics. It's just a fact. So there's several facts around breeding that they absolutely do not want you to know. Today, we expose those myths with a little bit of QCE, all right? Let's bring some quality to this community through education and explore the stigma around breeding weak genetics.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, you heard me?
Yeah, you know it.
Genetics. On your niggas, sweet genetics. I don't know what you try to sell it.
Kevin put me on that beat, man.
Give credit. On your niggas, sweet genetics. I just smoke the Zaza genetics.
What up, gang? So I wanted to give you guys another breeding for beginners. I wanted to post it really fast because ultimately I want to prepare you guys for the selection process. Before we actually get into selective breeding and the hands-on, we want to build you guys a strong foundation of understanding. It's just required before you actually start to get your hands on, right? And that's what we want to do in this video. The last video we learned a little bit about heritability, right? And now I'm going to drop a bomb on you. Now I'm going to blow your mind. Now that you understand a little bit about heritability, I'm going to blow your mind. All right. Stressing cannabis plants does not inherently cause hermaphroditism. Once again, stressing cannabis plants, whether light, heat, wind, I don't care what it is, any type of stress does not inherently cause hermaphrodites. It's not true. It's not the case. It's actually really unfair and irresponsible for breeders to blame inexperienced growers for hermaphroditic tendencies or any weak traits. Breeders play a crucial role in basically making sure the genetic integrity of the strains that they create is in good shape. So before they ever sell it. So education and transparency are vital in the cannabis community to help growers and consumers alike make informed choices, good educated decisions, and understand the factors that influence plant development. That's why we work so hard to get people to understand that a lot of these pollen chuckers or irresponsible breeders, they don't have a strong foundation in the education of this thing. So it's not a hard task for the consumer who wants to be a responsible breeder one day, or just a consumer who makes educated purchases, right? It's not a hard task for them to learn a strong foundation and ultimately and very quickly know more than somebody they're probably looking to buy seeds from or have already bought seeds from in the past. And a lot of them are big companies, a lot of them are some of your big brands, and you know, so the more you educate yourself, the more you'll be able to identify all of these pollen chuckers, irresponsible, whatever you want to call them. They don't like to call themselves that, right? They just call themselves breeders. But in the last video, we already learned what real responsible breeding consists of. So we ain't trying to hear that. All right, so as far as selection, selecting the right parents is the most important thing we can think of. I can't stress enough how important it is to start with the right parents. And the reason why I say that is we always talk about how important it is to get from point A to point B in the shortest amount of time with the less amount of work. We want to work smart and not hard. And the way you achieve that initially is by picking the first parents correctly. Your mother and your father have to be good specimens to start and begin with, because if they're not, you're just going to end up with a workload of selections that you didn't plan on performing. So we want to make sure that we're starting out with two parents that are easily traceable back to their ancestry. And let's talk about the importance of land races, right? Why Zaza always stresses how important it is to maintain land races. We talked a little bit about it in the previous video. Land races and ancestry is super important. It's the foundation of what we do. A lot of those genetics over the over the past 40 years have been outcrossed, mixed, bounced, flipped. So that gets back to my point. Stress in plants doesn't cause herms. Stress in plants merely exposes weakness, and that's it. And some of those weaknesses may be hermaphrodites, right? Responsible breeders take these factors into account right from the start, and that's why they work to improve genetic stability of their strains and minimize the risk of hermaphrodites. So once again, stressing your plants does not inherently cause herms. It's not a thing. Don't let any breeder tell you your lights cause the herm, your heat, your wind, your tint, light leak, whatever. Ultimately, any weakness in our plants, as a breeder, that's my responsibility to remove it before I ever try to sell it to somebody. All right, gang, so pop quiz question, right? Who wants to win a pack of dead ops? All right, so throughout this video, we've discussed specific breeding myths and why it's important to debunk it. Can you name the myth and explain why it's crucial for responsible breeders and growers to understand the truth behind it? I'm gonna go through, drop your answers in the comment section. I'm gonna go through the answers, and the one with the most insightful answer, most accurate, because all of y'all will be trying to, see what I'm saying? So the one with the most insightful answer in the questions, maybe we'll pick the top 2, maybe 3, I don't know, but drop the comments, drop the answers, and give an insightful answer as to why it's important to understand the truth behind that myth we just debunked, right? It's your boy Zaza, man. I love y'all. I'm out of here. All right, one thing before I get up out of here, right? We got the Mycology giveaway. Make sure you follow Mycology 101, Zycology, sorry. Zycology 101, make sure you follow, right? Join the giveaway on my Instagram page, zaza.genetics.official. Go up there, join the giveaway, man. And if you enjoyed this video, if you appreciate the tips, you know how you support me, man. Help a brother out by just hitting that like button, dropping them comments for sure, even if you're not participating in the quiz, and making sure that you subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell so you can always be notified for the next video up and coming, man. I appreciate y'all. Remember, it's about QCE. We bring quality to this community through education, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and I catch y'all in a couple days in the next banger.